What's going on, guys? Welcome to my first video on this channel. Thank you for everyone that's already subscribed, everyone that's shared my page, everyone that's liking and supporting. Always receive loads of support with whatever I do, as always, so I really appreciate that. I've done a Q&A on Instagram. Well, I asked you guys to ask me some questions for a Q&A so you can get to know me better. You guys have done great. I've got some ruthless questions, I've got some good questions, so we're going to jump straight into that. But yeah, keep liking, keep subscribing, and thanks for all the support once again. What made me get into boxing? So obviously, as everyone knows, I come from a boxing family, boxing background. I didn't get into boxing until really late, until I was about 18, 19 years old, which is late to turn into a boxer, let alone professional. I just started boxing at 18, 19, lose weight, get fit. And then I clicked with it. I fell in love with the sport. And to do boxing, especially professionally, you've got to be able to commit to it. You've got to be able to enjoy it. You've got to love it. And that's what I found with boxing, and it took off from there.
Great. So question 2, what would you do if it wasn't boxing or DJing?
See, DJing is massively on the back burner at the minute because of COVID-19 and whatever. I started out DJing as a bit of fun, and of course I plan to progress that massively. But let's say, what would I do without boxing? Do you know what? There's a few things I could do. I'm highly into the trading and sales industry. I would have been a pro footballer if it wasn't for my ankle injury as well, obviously. And that isn't just me saying that as a pickup line. I probably would be playing football if I didn't get an injury. So yeah, it would be football, football, sales, trading, that kind of thing, business.
Cool. So what's your dream venue for a championship fight?
Wembley, 100%. It would be at Wembley. I mean, I saw AJ Klitschko at Wembley, and the atmosphere was just electric. I feel like 90,000 people, boxing arena, you know, craziness. But at the minute, I'd take anything because we're not allowed crowds. I'm seeing people boxing with no crowds whatsoever, and you can hear the punches, and it's really good to actually watch because it's different. But it's got to be Wembley, 90,000 Wembley.
Great. So next question, who named your dog?
I named my dog. I've had a few people throw some crazy suggestions for my dog's name, but do you know what? I named my dog. I'm going to keep it as that, me.
What's the best and worst trait that you've got?
Oh, the best is, I'd say I'm very good at making light out of a dark situation. That's got to be one of my best traits that I like about myself. My worst trait is I'm the most untidy person. I'm the most clean person, but untidy. I leave everything everywhere, and I've been told for many years that's my worst trait. So to be fair, it's not such a bad worst trait, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, I'll take that, untidy.
Cool. So next question, what's your favourite holiday destination?
Thailand, without a doubt. Koh Samui. I went to Thailand just before the lockdown in February and had the time of my life. I should have stayed out there. Honestly, it was the best. It's got to be Thailand. It's undefeated at the minute for me.
Cool. So who's hit you the hardest? Other than your mum when you're in trouble.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's got to be Hamza Shiraz. Big 6'3", super welterweight, very good friend of mine. We used to be in the same training camp and had to spar him every day. And for me, I haven't been hit as hard as that yet. So it's going to have to be Hamza.
Great. Have you and your brother Connor sparred? And if so, will there be sparring in the future?
We haven't sparred. We've done little bits together, some bag work and things like that. We're in different camps when it comes to training, but do you know what? There's definitely some sparring on the cards. And after his performance at the weekend, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't like to be on the end of them right hands.
Great. Any advice for someone trying to grow their forehead?
Oh, do you know what? I was born with mine. I didn't actually grow it. I was born like it. I can't give any advice on being able to actually grow it, so no.
Right, so someone's asked, what's your favourite sex position?
Why do people do this?
It's a bit of a wild question.
Do you know what? I can't actually say one. I can't. Many. There we go. That's what it's going to have to be, many.
Sweet. That's a good way of tapping that one.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, someone's asked, why are you such a helmet? What do you have to prove in boxing? What do you feel like you're living up to?
Do you know what? Obviously, with my surname, there's many expectations of me, just like there's many expectations of my brother. I'm not in the sport to fulfill expectations. I'm in the sport because I like it. It's what I want to do, and the only thing that I want to prove to myself is that I've given it all throughout my career and got to, well, be as best as I can be, really, if I'm honest with you. To cut a long story short, I want to prove to myself that I can be the best that I can be.
Great. So, who is Harley Benn?
Who is Harley Benn? Do you know what? That's a good question, you know, because people obviously see me as just, I've been a boxer. I haven't always been a boxer. I've been a little shit, to be honest with you. In my younger teenage years, I was a little tearaway. And then, yeah, I was going down the wrong track, and sports has always been something that's reined me back in. But overall, I'd say funny, lovely, caring, bubbly person. That is Harley Benn.
Great. What motivates you the most?
Giving my family a good life. That's the thing. As soon as you ask me that question, that's what pops in my mind straight away. Giving my family a good life. Being the best that I can be. Again, I like setting myself mental goals, and I like smashing through them, mental and physical goals. Saying that, at the minute, I'm about 2.5 stone overweight. But we move. Do you know what I mean? Lockdown, getting it off. But yeah, I forgot the question. I forgot the question. Well, I always do that. I answer it for too long and I think, fuck, what am I answering?
Who are your role models?
I have a few. When it comes to boxing, the boxing ring, I've got to say my dad, Nigel Benn. My brother, in the boxing ring again, Connor. My mum in life. But then let's move away from relatives. Someone like Jay-Z, something like that, a man that's done really well for himself against all odds and has just smashed it.
What are you most proud of?
It's got to be my little girl Luna, and the way I changed my life around from the path that I was going down.
Great. What are your 2021 goals?
Big goals next year, big goals. I would say my first goal is making super lightweight, which is 10 stone 2, which is going to be a massive struggle, but I'm going to do it. Fighting for a title, whatever title that is. Winning all my fights that I have next year, and staying healthy, staying happy, and trying to earn as much money as I can.
If you could be ringside for any fight in the past, what would it be, or who would it be, and why?
It would have to be Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank. I've watched them back. Obviously, I wasn't born. Was I born? I don't think I was born, or I was being born, like around that time. So yeah, I wasn't there obviously, but I'd love to have watched Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank. The rivalry looked crazy, so it'd be good to experience that firsthand.
Who your next fight with?
Nathaniel Wilson, Nathaniel Eubank, whatever you want to call him. Me and him have been gunning for each other for over a year now. We want to fight each other. We've both taken losses that we should never have lost. We both don't like each other. A win for both of us will do good things for both of our career. I genuinely don't like him. He genuinely doesn't like me. What better way to settle it than in a boxing ring, getting paid for it, giving boxing fans what they want to see, because everyone I speak to, that's who they want to see me fight next. I'm sure the same with him. People want to see him fight me next. So Nathaniel Wilson, hopefully mid next year. Thank you all for watching my first video. It was just a quick one today, give you a little insight about me. I had no idea about what questions were going to get fired at me. So I hope I dealt with them as best as I can, and you guys know me a little bit better. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing, and we'll see you all very soon with another video.